joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And, Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, D.A. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. And for the 76ers. They've got Embiid. Simmons is out there with Thompson. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Green in at the small forward position.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of the Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Simmons passes to Holmgren. On the wing, Green. Here's Simmons, and then Simmons slams it in.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Here's Fall. He had 15 points last outing. Misses from short range. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And it's blocked. Tatum against Green. Gets it to go. That one good from Fall.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And Boston has possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Fall. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Embiid. Right side, Green. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Simmons. Down low. And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid, what a show of force right there, going hard at the rim for the dunk.
Green against Tatum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And this is an interesting time of the season, isn't it, Clark, for a lot of these coaches? Having to balance minutes and keep players healthy for the long haul.
Yeah, it is a bit of a balancing act, Kevin. A lot of players don't like to take a seat when they're healthy and able to play. All of these guys, when you get to this level, everybody is a high-level competitor. And sometimes, even if it's for their own good, it's hard to tell them they got to take a night off. Again, I think you go back to reducing practice time and giving players a chance to play in every game that they're able to play in.
Thompson, and Thompson slams it home.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Tatum on the wing. Celtics passing it around. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Tatum takes some contact but pushes through to get his shot. That's good aggressiveness there.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Simmons. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket, and he makes that one. Simmons got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Tatum. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
Tatum's got a lot of options he can go to on his finishes inside. This guy is a smooth operator close to the hoop.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Boston trailing. And it's all evened up. 8 points for him.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of this game. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now here's Tatum. 8 points for him. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
The Celtics have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter.
He seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Boston. And he drops it in from the low post.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Now here's Tatum. 14 points from him the last game against Sacramento.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Fires from deep. Foster, that's good.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Lets it go from deep. And no good in the last second attempt this time. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And your Sixers,
and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
On the floor for Boston. Now a timeout called by Boston. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the 76ers making a change here. Simmons is checked in, and Jones has it in the corner. Now Holmgren coming off a solid outing against Washington. Williams against Simmons. Williams inside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better. And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, that's a pretty good improvement over last season.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. There's Green with the three. Gregg pulls it in. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Langford, the pass to Gregg. Here's McClung. Guarded by Simmons. Here's Williams. Boston again missing.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
And Simmons slams it in.
And for a 6'10 player like Simmons to be handling the ball like that, come on. That's criminal.
Greg Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, Jordy. Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company.
And the 76ers making a change here. Fours checked in. One-on-one fast break. Here's Jones. No good. That would have tied it. Philadelphia's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And Thompson slams it home.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Now here's Jones. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And he also made an impact on defense, guys. 3 blocked shots over the course of the game. Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Bobbed up there for Thompson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Jones.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Thompson following the bucket by the Celtics. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal
And with
foul.
the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Hunt. 11 points for him in that last game against Washington. McClung with the bucket. McClung's got it all tied up now for Boston. The 76ers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Holt defended by Jones. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. 43 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's McClung. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Outside, Jones. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win challenge, perhaps a way to put it. But one of them has got to win tonight.
Outside Williams, all alone. And no good that time.
Well, the defense got lucky there. With
Score. Your Sixers, 36. The Celtics, 32.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even.
The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. And from what we saw so far from the 76ers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Celtics.
They've done a few things really well, but they're also giving away some opportunities. Turnovers are the main thing they need to clean up. I'm sure that's their halftime talk. Stay in control.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Celtics trail by 4. Holmgren is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Thompson. And it's Green. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one. Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
And they'll get another chance. Over to the wing. To the inside. Fong takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Brown. And no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Poke loose. Embiid, the pass to Thompson. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Outside Tatum. Holmgren with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Holmgren with the ball.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense. No time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And finish off by Brown.
Hey, I don't think there's any excuse for allowing Brown to get that deep. I mean, he's brilliant at throwing it down if the defense doesn't stop it.
Brown against Foster. Back to Simmons. It's stolen by Brown. Tipped. Simmons against Brown, and it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Foster. Simmons got 10 points.
Simmons really comfortable in tight, and he's so skilled, he makes it look easy scoring inside.
Now a timeout called by Boston. The 76ers making a switch here. Eibel's checked in. The Celtics have gone 4-7 to get things started here in the second half. Tipped away. Defended by Foster. The kick out to Brown. Good on the three-point shot. Brown's got the lead up to 3 now for Boston. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. To the paint, and the dunk by Holgrem.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Tatum. And Simmons with the rebound. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
This really elevates Ben Simmons' team when he's shooting it like this. Great to see him finding the scoring rhythm.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate.
Now, here's Holmgren. Tight defense on him. He was all alone on that one. And now a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Tatum. Defense right on him. Here's Fall. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And the 76ers making a change here. Here's Hunt. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Holmgren. Good, nice job down low. And the 76ers lead by 4. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter of the game. From outside the arc, a shot off that time, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. Pass to Hunt, takes the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
.51 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. A shot that time, not on target.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Yeah, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. And they get it back. And the pass to Fall. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Hunt with the bucket.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And so it's Philadelphia in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Right back after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Boston, Foster, that's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Fall. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
On the wing, Thompson. driving in, and the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Woodard's checked in. Thompson inside the line, and it's Thompson again missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And Fall gets it to go.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Pass to Woodard. On the wing, Green. The feed to Embiid. Somehow misses the one-handed flush.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Yep, that one goes. And the 76ers lead by 9. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the 76ers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
A nice shot by Tatum.
I tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer in this league. They're on display now.
And the 76ers call time here.
Here comes your Philadelphia 76ers.
Holmgren, he's checked in for the 76ers. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Inside, and it's Green with the jam.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
From 13, a putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Thompson outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Kept alive. Green kicks to Embiid. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. They retain possession. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Here's Tatum.
2 minutes.
Simmons with the defensive effort.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Team foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why this shot was so far off.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. One on Holmgren.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
And he ends up making the second, and that brings them to within 10.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They trail by 10. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had it opening, he's taken it.
Here's Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Embiid.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry, and he's deeply invested in the team's success.
The 76ers leading by 9. Simmons kicks to Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. 9 feet out. It's deflected and out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Celtics trail by 9. Outside Tatum. Here's Fall. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Thompson outside. And he...
Oh, man. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, those hot streaks guys don't last minutes, they last days.
And it's just competing and, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Knocked away and stolen by Tatum. And stolen by Simmons. So they foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock. Really, they're just getting it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those threes.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 9. 5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Tatum, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
So Philadelphia wins it even early on in this one. It seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to what.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Allman, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA.